West, y'all.
Welcome to another episode of the 135. No, the Channel 135 podcast. This is a podcast we talk about our favorite things in life, movies and TV shows on streaming services and at the movie theater. I'm here with my brother, also Eric. What's up, bro?
What's up, man?
How's it going? How's it going over there?
I've been busy, running around doing this and that, but yeah, keen to get this podcast going, and then after this, go to work.
Yeah, man. Because, man, you know, Channel 135 is all about our favorite. Lately, it's been about our favorite TV shows, and this month, 3 big shows have started this month. I'm talking about House of Dragon, started last night. Season 2, episode 1 started last night.
Yeah.
The Acolyte started a few weeks ago. And we'll run into the series, and we'll do an podcast episode on the Acolyte and House of Dragon. But man, we're here today to talk about the 3rd TV show that dropped last week. 3 episodes, in fact, of The Boys season 4. So, man, I was waiting for this for a long time, man. How about you, man?
Yeah. I'm the same as you. Especially after season 3. I wanted to see where they were going to go from there. So yeah, I was pretty keen to. Basically for this one. I didn't realize it dropped out until I think you told me.
Oh yeah. So, it was a long gap, eh? It was a pretty long gap.
Pretty long, but
yeah,
it was unexpected. Is it here already? So I was like, damn. So
I think I mentioned before on another episode about how I was late to get into The Boys. So I know all you guys were ahead. I think you guys season 3 had finished, and I haven't even watched season 1 yet. So I had to binge watch. I had to binge watch season 1, 2, and 3 just to catch up to all you guys.
Oh my gosh!
But then I felt, man, doing that was kind of like a big mistake because I got like boys fatigue. Because each episode is 1 hour. It's long, and I had to watch them back to back, So yeah, I was pretty fatigued once I finished season 3. And then I was glad there was a break. I caught up, but there was a long break, eh?
Yeah,
so I think if you never had your fix of The Boys for a long time, it'll do you some good. Even if if you binge watched it like I do, I think I welcome that long break. I think it was 1.5 years or close to 2 years. I don't know.
Shit, that long. Didn't feel like it.
Yeah, I'm not really sure, but that's what it felt like. But it was pretty good. So, at the end of season 3, I think it was interesting because Butcher and Homelander, they teamed up, eh?
Yeah, that's right.
To battle Soldier Boy. And I thought he died, but he didn't. I know that there was a scene where they jumped out the window, eh? And he was gonna do his herogasm, eh? Herogasm, just blow up everything in the vicinity. He's like an atomic bomb or something, eh?
Yeah.
But Eve sort of saved the day, and she sacrificed herself. She died. But they put him into a freezing state or something.
Yeah, because they can't destroy him, from what I remember. They couldn't. They didn't know how to get rid of him, so they just put him back in his freezing chamber.
Yeah,
I guess, until they find out how to kick his ass.
Yeah. And then I remember the last scene in season 3, episode 8, because only 8 episodes, eh? In season 3, when Homelander comes down to see the crowd, and at that time, the crowd is divided between Starlight's fans or people who are supporting Starlight, and Homelander's fans or his supporters. Kind of like dives into like how America is now with the Trump era, how America is divided with the Trump supporters and the rest of America.
Yeah, same sort of images there.
Same sort of vibe, eh, man.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. And then we see Homelander comes down with his son, introduces his son to the people, and then his son gets hit by a plastic cup or plastic bottle, water bottle. And in retaliation, Homelander laser eyes the guy's head off.
Yeah,
and then, but it's just an instant reaction, eh? He does it because he's used to like doing that sort of shit, eh? He's used to killing people in that sort of shit, but this is the first time I actually did it in front of everybody in the crowd, eh? So there was a moment of silence, and then after that was cheering.
Yeah.
because that's how much divided America is at the place is at the time, huh?
Yeah,
And
he's
so,
even in shock. He's like,
he was
oh,
in shock.
Homelander.
He's even in shock, and that's how we end season 3, and then we get into season 4. But man, how was like at the end of season 3 and your anticipation for season 4? How was that? How was that been for you? Were you excited to? Were
Yeah,
you had great anticipation for season 4? Or
yeah. I was excited to see what's coming up next because I didn't really know where they had to go with. I mean, I did kind of because you kind of know that, but from that season 3, Butcher and Huey both took that hero drug, but it
Mhm.
had there was bad consequences to taking it because then they were starting to deteriorate, both of them. So basically they were both dying. If they kept on taking the drug, then they won't be alive for very long. So I wanted to see the end part to that. If Butcher will finally depart from the boys
Yeah,
in
because
this
he took
season.
too much of that of that
It's
of that
serum.
of that serum, so he turned him into a soup.
Yeah,
But the consequence of that was he'll die. So I think he's got a couple of months to live or something. That was the deal.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
that that part made me excited to watch this next season, and all the other bits and pieces with the heroes in it
mm,
and the boys.
yeah.
Actually thought Huey and the partner were going to break up, but it looked like they got back together again.
Mm,
So yeah, it's
yeah.
pretty busy.
Mm, yeah. You kind of wonder, right? Because when I did some reading, and really isn't the last season of the boys. There's going to be season 5, and that will be the last season. I read. So
Okay,
season 4 is the penultimate season, and you wonder what's going to happen, because we 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 know. I'm gonna wonder what's gonna happen. Is that on what that last showdown is gonna be?
yeah,
Like season 3, we have an opportunity to have Homelander battle Butcher equally, because at that time Butcher had the serum that turned him into a soup.
yeah.
So we were kind of robbed with the final showdown, with two soups fighting each other, right? Because of
Mm.
Soldier Boy. So they actually had to team up, right? So I don't know if they're gonna have that showdown again somehow
Or
for
have
fourth time or fifth time even, or you know what I mean? I mean, how much
yeah,
story do they have? Like, it's interesting to me what they're gonna pull off, because for me, the boys season 1, 2, and 3 has been, for me, there's shocking scenes, right? And it continues to shock all the time. I'm just wondering how many new shocks are we gonna get for the next 2 seasons, because nothing was shocking as that scene in season 3 with the guy shrinking down, that gay soup shrinking down, going into his partner's penis, then accidentally sneezing and then exploding. You know, scenes like that.
like I'm
Shocking, man.
still. After I saw that scene, like I think I was watching it with my brother, and we were both looking at each other like, "What happened? What just happened?" We're still processing it. It's like can't
Yeah,
get my head around it.
but then I remember you guys telling me, like, wait till you see that scene. I
Yeah,
was waiting for this. You never told me what was gonna happen, but when I saw it, I was like, "What the fuck?" I just watched. How are they gonna top that off? And I think they actually did try to top it off with that uh the orgy scene, the hero orgy
yeah,
scene. Hey,
yeah.
they did try to top it off that way. So I'm thinking, wait, what are they gonna do this time? Are we gonna are they gonna give us another scene that's gonna top off the hero orgy scene and that um exploding penis scene? Like, what are they gonna do? What are they gonna do? And remember, we got two more seasons coming up.
Oh my god,
So
could it get
yeah,
any
man,
worse?
could have get any worse. Exactly. Yeah, yeah. So
I just hope the shocking scenes don't become like you know a fuller. Like here's an empty gap. Let's just put a shocking scene in there.
yeah,
Just out of the blue type of thing.
yeah.
I
And
hope it.
this is something I want to talk to you about, because at right now Well, we're gonna do a spoiler alert soon, but right now, when we talk about some details in these two episodes that came out on the same time,
Yeah,
there are shocking scenes there,
yeah,
And I'm feeling like if they need to do any shocking scenes in the series of the boys, doesn't have to be something that's like rude, like something that has to do with sex or body parts, or is that the level of shockness that we need to get from this now? Because obviously it's violent, it's pretty violent, and the violence in the film in the series is cartoonish, right?
yeah. It is cartoonish.
It's
Yeah,
cartoon sort of violence, right?
I don't.
I mean, they can shock us like that, but then, with the sexual stuff, like, is that the limits of how they can shock us? Like, I don't know.
They're pushing the boundaries. Eh?
Yeah, yeah,
They're
yeah,
really pushing to the edge and
yeah,
beyond.
man. Yeah.
I just hope they
So
don't use those shocking scenes as just a filler. Like, there's no meaning to why the person is doing it. They just put the shock scene in there.
mm.
Well, season 3 it was understandable, kind of, but bro, ah, still can't get my head around.
um. So season 4 opens up with 3 episodes all in a row. It comes out at the same time, and I don't know, man. When I watched all 3, I woke up on last Saturday morning, and that's the first thing I did. Sat on the couch. I think it was 7 a.m. or something. I woke up
I
early
know,
and sat on the couch. I didn't wake up early just to watch it. I just woke up early, you know.
yeah,
And I
because they're like a
just
hour long for each episode too.
yeah, exactly. So I got
Three
up,
hours.
I sat down on the couch, turned on. Oh shit, yeah, that's right. The Boy season 4 is on, so I played that. And I watched all 3 episodes. Yeah, I thought it was long, but I thought, did they really need to have 3 episodes? But if I thought about it, nothing really happened in those 3 episodes. Really,
Yeah,
it was just trying to set up the season. I think I thought it
yeah,
was a good 3 hours of setting up the season. So I don't know. What was your thoughts on the 3 episodes? Should they have done it, or should they have stuck to one? Because at the moment, I feel like, yeah, it makes sense to do 3 because nothing really happens. You don't
yeah,
want to have 3 episodes for 3 weeks and nothing happens.
yeah.
Yeah.
But and say that I think they would have pulled it off if they just did the one, probably 1 or 2 episodes, 2 if they're pushing it. But I didn't think they really needed their third one because there's quite a bit there to digest.
Mm.
So like even with the 3 episodes, I remember bits and pieces, but because there's so much of it, I was still trying to digest the whole lot. It's
Yeah,
just quite
exactly.
quite a bit.
The other thing I noticed was I didn't really do a recap of season 3 just to see where we're up to. Like, I just went straight into season 4, and
Yeah,
I found
same.
myself thinking, "Oh yeah, what happened again? Like, oh, who's that person? Who's that
Yeah,
person? Like the girl running for president or vice president, eh?
yeah,
Like,
yeah,
she
yeah,
can blow up heads. Like, what was her deal about? Um, in season 3 when those head explosions, and it's that chick. Eh.
yeah.
So I kind of forgotten, and I had to like refresh my memory as I watched these 3 episodes. But at the end, I sort of remembered everything except for the Soldier Boy stuff. I had to go back and watch the end of season 3 to
Okay.
remind myself. How
Yeah.
about you?
I haven't watched any. I haven't done any repeats on season 3. So basically, I did. I think I had to watch the 3 episodes again of season 4
Mm.
just to see what's actually happening in the storyline. But yeah, I didn't repeat season 3. I might have to, but we'll see.
Yeah. So what's your first reaction then to the first 3 episodes?
Yeah, it's as boyish as it can be, just like every other season. The shock factor's there. It's still following the same trend. The violence is still there. It's as gritty as ever, and probably worse.
Mm.
And just the characters, the characters look like they're on a different vibe this season. It's not like the same vibe. So, like for example, Mother's Milk is the black guy. He's like taking more of a role of Butcher's role.
Mm.
Like from season 3, it was Butcher. 1, 2, and 3 it was Butcher all the way. They were following him, but now it's Mother's Milk is taking taking the reins.
Mm.
So it looks like he's leading the group now. Well, yeah, he pretty much is.
And that's a pretty cool evolution of that character, eh?
Yeah.
Because on the same vein, if you think about Starlight, she hasn't really featured much, eh?
Nah.
No, it's sort of like she's taking a back step, it
Yeah,
seems.
because
She
she
hasn't
was
really.
pretty hardcore in the season 3,
Mm.
and Mother's Milk was reluctant to be, to even team up with Butcher, let
Mm.
alone, take a team on. But yeah, it's big changes in the characters. Some of them.
Yeah.
Frenchie still being a dick. Man, he fucks everything.
Yeah. Yeah, my first reaction is a bit of the same thing, eh? Like, pretty much like you. But I felt like these 3 episodes were really there to set up the rest of the season.
Yeah.
I don't really think of it as 3 different episodes, just one whole big episode, because you watch it all at once, a 3 hour extravaganza.
It's like a movie.
Yeah, but no, man, that's cool. We'll get into some spoilers now. It's gonna be a spoiler alert right now. So if you're listening to this and you haven't watched The Boys season 2, season 4, episodes 1 to 3 yet, you can pause the podcast now and go over watch and come back and listen to our spoiler reactions, or you can just continue on. But here we go. We're gonna do some spoilers. So, Oos, man, right now, like, what was your most memorable scene?
You mean out of the whole Boys
of the 3 episodes we saw of season 4?
Oh, it'll probably be the scene where Huey and I don't know her name properly. What's what call it, the senator. Had the discussion outside the van,
Right.
and he's like talking to her, but he's like he realizes he's holding a bottle of acid in his hand.
Yeah.
And he's like looking at her, and he's still talking to her, and she's like boiling down her feelings and shit. And then he just goes ahead and pours her with the acid, hoping it'll kill her.
Yeah.
And it doesn't. And she's like, she's like checking around, going, "Fuck, I'm going to be on stage, within the hour. Okay, what the hell's wrong with you?" And then Butcher comes from behind and tries to shoot her in the head.
Yeah.
And he goes, "Fuck, you guys are actually getting worse." And then she just walks away like nothing happened.
So this is the first time we actually seen her be indestructible, eh?
Yeah, like that just made me crack up. Like, their personality she's funny. She's a mean actress.
Yeah. So her daughter with the snakes coming over her head. So they were actually engineered, eh? They weren't born like that, eh?
Nah, because she gave her the I think it was the last season, eh? She gave her the serum. They shot the daughter with the serum. And then that's how she became with this tentacles on her. Eesh. That's gross.
Yeah, that's pretty fucked up power, eh?
Fuck yeah.
I don't really understand that storyline. Like, who is she to Homelander? Is Homelander trying to manipulate her when she gets into power? So
no,
he can...
I think she wants to. I think it's like a Magneto type of thing where she wants to rule. I don't know, either to rule it for the benefit for the Sips or to rule it because there is a background to it, but I forgot. I should have backtracked there.
Yeah. I'm just afraid of her power, man. Like, she can just blow up heads just like that, but she can't blow up Soup's heads, eh? That's the thing, eh?
Yeah, that's
or
weird.
Can she?
I think she can blow up anybody's head.
Like humans, like like normal basic humans.
And I think Soups as well.
Weak minds.
Maybe Soups that can't, that don't have that kind of superpower.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Because other than she would have snapped her fingers and blow up Homelander's head, but maybe
he needs her.
That's a dangerous power, man. And imagine if you had that power. It's like if you didn't like someone, you just blow up their head. Like, you can't come back from that. You can't come back. You can't come back, man.
You couldn't even be walking outside and like, oh, is that guy talking shit about me? And then pop.
Boom, pop.
Shit.
But that's the thing. it's so dramatic. You can't bring them back, man. If it
No.
was a mistake, and you might get over it an hour later, and you're like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. You know, it's too late. Too late. You've done it, man.
I just
What the
killed the
fuck?
coffee guy.
Oh, that's a frightening power, man. And I remember that scene in season 3 when all those heads were popping off in the in the courthouse. See,
they're just dropping, man. Everyone was
fuck
just
that, man.
wasted.
Yeah, yeah. That was a pretty cool scene. But you know, when I spoke about those two shocking scenes, you know, it's the one with the guy eating himself out. The guy that he's like multiple man on X-Men, like
yeah. That scene there was what I was, talking about a fuller scene. Like, did they have to do that kind of scene? I can understand why. I can understand why they did it, because the guy multiplies himself. But I was like, bro.
Yeah, like it's like an action scene, right?
Yeah.
But that's what I mean when we were talking about before about the shock value. Like, what kind of shocks are we going to get now? Are they going to try to beat what we saw in season 3, or are they going to invent some new ones? Because to me, that didn't beat what we saw in season 3.
No.
It's kind of disgusting, but at the same time, it's like, okay, that's a typical shocking scene for the boys, you know.
But you know what makes that scene worse is because I think me and Jerry were watching that particular episode early one morning, and my dad just woke up to go to the bathroom, and then he sat down on the chair and he was watching TV with us, and it just happened to pop up with that scene.
Yeah.
And my dad goes, "What's that guy doing?" And when he saw what was going on, it was like, "Holy shit! What the fuck?" That's was shocking for him. He was like looking at me, going, "What kind of rubbish you guys watch?"
First thing that came to mind was remember that movie Centipede?
Yeah, that's what I thought it was.
Yeah, it's like, fuck.
I was like, oh no, come on.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, did they have to make them turn around? Like,
but that whole thing that was just introduced. I like that new character, that chick gay, the conspiracy theory chick.
Yeah.
Whatever her name was.
She's meant to rival with what's her? Is this
Starlight?
Yeah, but she's meant to rival Starlight. Get under her feathers or something.
Yeah. Because she revealed to her later on, that she was in the beauty pageant when she was there younger. And she had a grudge. She had a grudge because she lost because of something. You had a grudge, and then now she's part of the 7. It's funny, man. Part of the 7 because Black Noir.
Yes,
he changes. It's a different Black Noir. It's a different guy.
Yeah, because if I don't know if anybody remembers, but the last one, Homelander murders him.
Yeah,
this actually pulls him to pieces.
Pulls out his intestines.
Yeah. So yeah.
But this one's a bit of a comedian guy. He's a bit of a clumsy dude. Like he's talking. He does some funny scenes, man, when he's talking and hey, shut the fuck up. You don't talk,
Especially with the scene where they're told to beat up the guys with the baseball bats.
Yeah.
And like afterwards, after that scene, and he's like, "Man, are we gonna? Like, I've never killed anyone before. So does Homelander make us do it, and we just do it?"
Yeah.
Like to A-Train? A-Train goes, "First of all, shut the fuck up."
You don't talk. And even that part when remember when they got introduced, the new 7 got introduced to the crowd.
Yeah.
And he was doing his shadow boxing. A-Train goes, "Oh, hey, you're doing too much. You're doing too much, man."
Oh no! And like Homelander's like looking at him and going, "Don't think so, buddy." Shit.
Yeah, I want to give props to Anthony Starr, the actor that plays Homelander. He's the man.
Oh no, bro.
I mean, I think this is his iconic role. Anthony Starr, he's from here. He's a New Zealander. Him and Carl Urban, who plays Butcher, the Birth Kiwis. I think Anthony Starr played a twin on Outrageous Fortune.
Yeah.
So, man, he's doing a great job, man, and I think he'll forever be his iconic character. Will forever be Homelander, because he is fucking scary. He is a dick. He's a dick, and he's scary, and he's like unpredictable. Like why would you want to stand next to this guy or work with him? You know, even if you're a fucking human, because man, he can be in a bad mood and laser beam your ass. You know, and that's you gone. You know,
Right. Even
he's
that.
he's scary. Eh?
Yeah, he's so scary. With one of the scenes where he tells the Deep, right? You remember that scene in the conference room? Because all his buddies are the seven. They're all scared of him, and no one will go, oh no, that's wrong, Homelander. No one would do that. So and he knows that. So he
Yeah.
tells the Deep to go give A-Train a blowjob.
Oh yeah. Fuck, that's funny. Eh?
It's like watching how far he will go away.
Well, you'll never know if that guy, if he's
Yeah,
serious or not. Eh?
yeah, I know.
And that is a fucking bully, man. If I ever saw one. Eh?
Bro. I just couldn't believe the DP was going to go that far. He's like, going to HA, no, I wasn't going to do it. I wasn't going to do it.
Yeah, and I just thought of it like there's a similar sort of scene in House of Dragon as well.
Oh, true.
In episode 1 on season 2, there's a similar sort of scene. It's not that bad, but it's the same thing happens. But man, I just want to touch on House of the Dragon because I watched it last night as well, and we're talking about shocking scenes, right?
Yeah.
If the boys are gonna overtake or do one up on the shocking scenes you saw in season 3, man, there's a shocking scene in the first episode of the House of the Dragon, and I'll tell you, man,
gosh.
at the end of it, it is disturbing, man. I'm like, what the fuck? That's you don't want to see or hear that or even think about that.
Oh man.
That's how bad that scene. And I was like, oh shit, this is. I thought boys are shocking, and this is like, and it's serious, you know. So
Yeah,
interesting.
there's no nothing better than the House of Dragons, eh? It's a serious drama type film.
Yeah.
The fact I remember last season, oh my gosh, it was shocking to death.
But I think my sort of feelings for season 4 of The Boys, I think it's going to be interesting to see what the new missions are going to be. Like if something's going to get in the way of Butcher killing Homelander, you know what I mean? Like last episode, it was Soldier Boy was in the way because he was supposed to be a weapon, ended up to be the threat.
Yes.
So we'll see. We'll see what happens now. But man, I think because Butcher has that virus now, he doesn't know how long he's going to live. A few months. I don't think he's going to be cured, or he might have to die in the last episode on season 5, or he gets cured at the end of the season.
Yeah, maybe that could be a possibility. That could be what gets in the way of him killing Homelander. Is the serum itself?
Yeah, that's right. I forgot what happened on episode 1, but I think it's interesting because do you think that this is a lot of influence in the storyline? It's got to do with what's happening in America with Donald Trump at the time. So I think they made this series. I think it was during COVID, eh?
Yeah. It was
during COVID. So a lot of the things happening in America at that time was obviously the Donald Trump stuff and how divided America is. So you're going to see that a lot, I think. And because the other character that's new is the black chick, the smart chick. I forgot her name. Sister something.
Yeah.
Is it Sister Sage? Oh yeah, Sister
Sage. Sage. That's right.
Yeah, Sister Sage. She's the smartest person, and she's a person, not woman, person. Smartest person in the world, and that's her superpower. And she sort of gives Homelander the truth when he comes dressed up as a civilian. Comes Caesar, tells Sage to join his seven, but she sort of says nah.
Yeah.
But she gets a kick out of telling the truth to Homelander.
Yeah, because that's what he needed. Because I think he wanted that from his team, but because he knew how scared they were of him, they were going to give it to him.
Nice, right? Exactly. Yeah.
So that's why she was part of. That's why he chose her
Mm.
in the first place.
Yeah.
But you do see him get a bit tired of it, but he knows that if he carries on with her, he'll succeed more than what he
Mm.
his goals and his aspirations. He'll get there with her.
I'm going to come back to the parallels with the social stuff in America, because with a divided country like America, and you got Donald Trump. Homelander seems like Donald Trump took advantage of how divided America was
Yeah,
to go in his favor, sort of thing. That's what seems, that parallel sort of seems how the writers of season 3 and the dynamic between Homelander and the people,
yeah,
and his mission, is his new thinking is going to be for the rest of the season, because he was kind of depressed,
yeah, yeah,
because he was bored with being the man, and he saw humans as just his toys. He calls humans his toys. He can kill them whenever he wants. He's kind of bored of that, and you're right. He's sort of unhappy that the seven are dumb. The dumb cunts. He can't do. They
he's
you
scared.
know they're scared of him, and yeah. So he needs, because he was depressed. That he was telling Sister Sage this, and he needs something
Yeah,
more. He
yeah,
was thinking, man, I need something more than this. I need something more than just me, just doing what I'm doing. There has to be something more. Like, he's got a son there,
yeah,
you know. So it's interesting to see his evolution of what his mission, the new mission, is going to be.
yeah.
What's how he's going to be satisfied. He
Because
knows that the butcher and the boys are after him. He
yeah,
can't really take them out because he doesn't know where they are or doesn't know what they're going to do. And he needs to win the people,
yeah,
right? Because the fact that he can kill someone and still the people still love him, it's like, oh shit, now what? There's no challenge anymore. There's nothing for him to. It seems so easy. Hey,
yeah, yeah. Because you see Sister Sage do that move where they beat those guys up, or A Train and the other two in the deep,
mm,
and Black Noir beat those three fans up and plant them in their protest, the protest they were having
yes,
outside the outside Vault,
yeah,
and then just made a whole conspiracy theory about it. And with the new chick that they just added to their team, influences that more. So it's just like it's more like a social and a political game type thing for their team.
mm.
Just rise against what's her name again? Spotlight.
Starlight,
Oh yeah,
yeah,
Starlight. Sorry, Starlight. Shit,
yeah,
Spotlight.
yeah. So see, I want to see how she comes into play,
Yeah,
because we've got her supporters there too, and their supporters are a way to be the opposite of what the so-called Trump supporters or Homelander supporters are.
yeah,
And that, and I think the narrative of a divided America, plays into the storyline, and the how man, I don't know if that's what Trump's doing, how he manipulates what goes on in the public or what.
yeah,
And I think the same thing that Homelander's doing or wants to do, you know.
yeah.
So
It's kind of mirroring each other almost.
yeah, so we'll see how his plan shapes up for the rest of the season, and how the boys are going to foil that plan.
Yeah,
Because I don't know, do you think do you think that they could do a turnaround sort of thing, and the final battle is at the end of the season, this season,
but with
and
it,
then next
turn the
season
people
is gonna
to
be, I don't know, next season is gonna be something else. Would Homelander be replaced by the kid, by the
shit.
son?
I hope not, because it looks like even Butcher's role has changed to from killing Homelander to spending more time with the boy.
Mm,
That even looks like that's his new mission. It looks like it. Like he rather spends time with the boy. But if he could get Homelander out of the way in the meantime, that would be a bonus.
yeah.
So it looks like the characters' priorities have all changed now since the
Mm,
last season.
yeah.
See, Huey's dealing with his dad,
That's right.
and his mum. So,
and she works for what too? Eh?
yeah, just selling the healthcare products or whatever they call it. The Chinese girl, I think she's finally learning about her past.
Right. Because there's a scene where they went to attack all those child kidnappers. Eh?
Yeah, they're just she's throwing them all.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of interesting things happening. There's the character of that girl that's like the manager, that's sort of like taking a step back because of Sister Sage. She's the new calling the shots now.
I even like that character too. She's quite funny.
Yeah. Then you've got the deep him and Sister Sage getting it on.
Bro,
getting it on with the fried chicken.
I don't think it's fried chicken.
What the hell was that? What was it?
I don't think it's fried chicken. You know what I think it is?
What?
I think it's the octopus.
Oh, because of that blood thing. That blood thingy.
Yeah, I think it's the octopus, bro.
What did she say it was? What did she say it was?
I can't remember, but I was just looking at it and how the dish looks spiky. Like spiky legs. I was like, hey, is that the octopus?
Because remember when the camera zoomed into that object that was on the disc and had blood on it?
Yeah.
What was that?
It's like she killed something and then she cooked it. It's got to be the octopus.
I think you're right, man. I think you're right. Hey.
Because I think she knows that guy did fuck the octopus.
He what?
He fucked the octopus.
Yeah. But what's that got to do with anything?
Huh?
What's that got to do with anything there if he fucks the octopus?
I don't know. I think in a sick way she finds that in there later. Maybe she can, I don't know. But she definitely likes him sexually.
But, really?
Yeah, it looks like it.
I didn't pick it up. But yeah, I didn't know it was octopus. Yeah, that was a good take, bro.
That was like, what happens. Oh my gosh.
Because I was wondering what that thing with that middle thing with the blood at the end. I was wondering what that was.
Yeah, I was thinking that. And then when I looked back to the dish, and I thought about it, okay, nah, it can't be the octopus.
Oh, I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it, bro. I gotta say, one of my least favorite scenes, and only because we've seen so much of it, was that ice skating rink scene.
Oh, bro!
Like those accidental
death scenes.
Accidental death scenes.
I thought that was dry.
You got the skates running over that girl's fingers, chopping it off. Got the guy jumping over the railing and slices the other guy's throat. That was a chaos of errors, and to me, I felt but I think you see a lot of that in the whole series, and that was just throw in like, oh yeah, remember we do this kind of shit. We remember we do this kind of violent shit. It's cartoon violence,
I want to be honest though. There are some clumsy ass people like that in real life, but I mean, bro, that takes clumsy out of the equation. It's a whole lot of bullshit.
It's a bit overboard.
Yeah, way overboard. Even a clumsy person would think before he flipped his leg over with some skates that are like knives. Accidentally cut somebody's throat. Holy shit!
You're right though. Like Mother's Milk, like he's taken over this team, and made it his own. So he's a born leader. That guy.
Oh, that's why I was shocked to see him like taking the leader role. Like in the first couple of scenes, I was like, "Hey, is this guy the new captain though? Where's Butcher?"
Yeah.
And Butcher's somewhere in the dark alley throwing up. And I was like, "Oh, damn, true." It's like, okay, the rules have changed.
Okay, man. Yeah, I thought it was. Out of the 3 series I'm watching right now, House of Dragon, The Boys, and Acolyte, all 3 are good, man. All 3 are keeping me anticipating the next episode.
Yeah.
I think and they're different styles. Star Wars is always gonna be Star Wars. We're always gonna like Star Wars. See what's coming up.
Yeah.
The Boys, if you're not a fan of The Boys, you wouldn't even make it to season 4, I think. But if you start season 4, you probably want to be around these sort of characters, around this fantasy. sort of thing.
because the boys' sense of humor, the comedy like stuff, it's kind of that's the kind of stuff I kind of like. This
Yeah,
kind of sense of humor I'm into,
yeah.
and the violence and stuff, the grittiness of it. I like that kind of stuff as well.
Mm. And it reminds me of how it all first started with Starship Troopers, that kind of
Yeah,
cartoon violence.
yeah.
And I think Fallout has the same sort of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I think if you like it,
Starship Troopers.
you like it. But man, I'm loving the characters of Homelander. Do you think he'll make top 10 bad guy list in pop culture?
Man, I reckon he should be in the top 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. He should be somewhere in the top 5. Like when I watched the first season of that guy, I was like blown away.
Mm.
It's like, man, this bad guy is the ultimate bad guy.
Mm.
Shit. This is like,
Everything
holy
that
shit.
you hate someone,
Yeah.
I was thinking about that too. I was thinking, okay, what do you make my top 5 or top 10 list? I think I'll throw him in my top 10
Yeah.
along with King Joffrey.
King Joffrey.
Because when I thought about King Joffrey, I thought about the bastard, Bolton.
Yes.
Because he was pretty
He's
evil
pretty
too.
vicious.
He was pretty vicious too, and
I put him in my top 10.
another guy you love to hate. But I thought that it wouldn't be fair to pick two characters in one series. So
Yeah.
if you had to pick between King Joffrey and the bastard,
Bolton,
well, who would you have?
probably the bastard.
Yeah.
Because when what Sansa did to him, I was like, yeah, get him. Honest to God, bro, I was like, hard up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. So Homelander will make your top 5.
Yeah, bro, he's an asshole.
Yeah.
He's a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah. Predictions for episode 4. So we end episode 3 with Homelander sort of talking to his own conscious. He always looks in the mirror and different versions of him speak back to him.
Yeah, he's looking a bit psychotic, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, so they probably might expand more on that, but it is looking pretty sickly.
Mm.
Any
predictions for next episode?
Not really. I don't know where they're gonna go. Maybe they might start focusing on Starlight with her nemesis. Kimiki probably with her trying to find out about her past. I don't know what the hell's going on with Frenchie, man. Is he bisexual?
I think so.
Yeah, well, yeah, I don't know what's going on with that. And I had no idea what Butcher was going to try and give his son. Because the other new character is I forgot the actor's name.
Yeah, I reckon we're gonna find out that why, if there was the octopus that Deep was eating, along with Sister Sage, and what that blood on that piece of metal thing was. We're gonna find that out next episode, and I think, yeah, that's an interesting plot with Sister Sage. I think she's gonna play a major part. But you know how every season they bring in new characters only for them to die at the end. Do you think Sage is going to be one of those characters that will die at the end?
I'm hoping not, but it might be because she looks very important. Like these last 3 episodes, she has a big influence on Homeland already.
Yeah, that's right.
And Mother's Milk is already targeting her, so somewhere down the line, she probably will die in this season, probably before it ends.
Yeah. Yeah. Be good to see. Huh?
If I was like them, because she is a big threat, because Homeland has kind of done the 360. So like, yeah, I will take her out as fast as I could.
And the typical Homelander, he can't really go for the plan.
No, he never did.
Because you know how Sister Sage told him, this is what you gotta do, right? You gotta you gotta remember the thing with his son? He was trying to make his son be a hero.
Yeah, yes.
And they had showed his son wearing his clothes, wearing his uniform. But Sage was correct. You shouldn't make him, because he's gonna be. You want him to be his own person, and he didn't like it.
Nah, he wanted
to say yes.
Like him.
But then he bossed it when he came down and you know when the kid was trying to do the save the robbery.
Yeah.
He came down and wanted the spotlight. Wow, see, he can't even.
He's a tech bird.
Yeah, he can't even go with the plan.
He just loves the
Attention.
attention.
Yeah.
You see it when he I think it was in the early seasons where they had their rating system on their social media page, and
Yeah.
he hate when he gets dislikes and it. He gets mad. I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, and he's worried about his age now. Remember?
Yes, yeah, his pubes.
his white pubes, taking off his white, putting him in that box.
I was like, what the
or in
fuck?
that jar.
What are you doing with your pubes, bro?
Like when you overheard those two guys, the makeup guys, talking about, oh yeah, we gotta Photoshop those wrinkles off him or something.
Yeah.
And he was like feeling bad. He was feeling sad.
Let's go, bro.
He's a vain dude.
Oh,
man.
No.
Sweet, bro. I think that's us, eh?
Yeah,
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to next episode will come out tomorrow, I think.
Yes.
For the boys. So
yeah, that's right.
Been looking forward to that. Yeah, man. I want to do I don't know if you watch House of Dragon, we should do a episode on House of Dragon, bro.
Oof.
But we'll definitely do Acolyte because I watched that too today, and you did too.
Yeah,
and that was a good that was a good makeup for the last episode, huh?
Yes, it was very extremely. Yeah. It was like perfectly timed by the looks of it.
So now we're back into the story now.
Yeah, bro.
You know,
hard.
And yeah, man. Now I can't wait to do the Acolyte tomorrow night if we get a chance to do it.
Yeah.
It'll be better because there's only one episode to talk about.
Yes.
Like these 2 episodes are hard because you have to remember everything.
Yeah, still trying to process everything.
Yeah, that's right. So I'm glad that each episode is going to be one episode now, so we can just concentrate on one. Okay, man. Thanks for jumping on, bro. We'll do this again. And hopefully get all the other boys on. And to listeners out there, don't forget follow us on our website. You can check us out at westwestnet.com. There you can find all our other podcasts, and also you can find a link to our West West Sports blog magazine. You can read it on the website, or you can check out, if you live in Auckland, in West Auckland, you can go grab a free copy at a stand outside Woolworths, Kelston, Woolworths, Te Atu South, also at Henderson Pack and Save. And shout outs to Kalolo, who came on my Facebook page to ask if there was a stand and copies of the magazine out at Fresh Choice Ranui. And I know there's not, because I went there and I saw all this clutter right in front of the store, like all these boxes and all this junk. I was thinking, man, no way, they have to tidy up before I put a stand out there. So hopefully I can do that. And hopefully I can get some more mags out there soon. But yeah, so don't forget about that. And don't forget to tune into Channel 135. We're on Spotify, also on YouTube. And what else? What else we got? If you're listening and you're into movies like us, if you're crazy about movies and TV shows like us, and you want to jump on the podcast, we're looking for any Pacifica people out there or Māori people out there that want to jump on and talk about your favorite TV shows or movies. We'll be happy to have you jump on board, because we have a rotation of different people on here talking about our favorite things, movies and TV. So have a good week. Have a good week, Eric. And
yep, you too, bro.
We'll see you again. Bye.
Sweet.